So you may see the title of this stream if you're watching live right now, and you may see men are trash bags there, and you might be like, Jake, but you're a man. Yeah. Hold on. I need to bring this camera over. No. I need this camera to come back here. Men are trash bags, and you know, it's not really debatable. I want to talk to you all, and not really at my chat, but at the trash bags. What the fuck is going on with you? What the fuck is going on with men? I mean, it's always been going on, but like recently, there's been like 6 stories that have come out recently where it's just like, look at men being shitty. Why? Specifically to women or femme people in general. People they perceive as something they can fuck. Stop it. What the fuck are you doing? They're like, what was the thing the other day? The TikTok, the poor woman that's going to school to be in the tech industry. Thanks Toxicata for the 10 months. Her
ramble was just
and Rule, thanks for following. The video where she was taking like a selfie, or I guess not really a selfie video, but it was like she was looking at her face. It was a TikTok of all these men like basically just being like, yeah, isn't rape hilarious? No, it's not fucking hilarious. It's horrifying. Violating consent in any way is dirtbag shit you shouldn't be happy with. Like you shouldn't fucking be making joke. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you, and this is my pinned tweet right now, if you are a man, right? If you are, and other people are like, look at this fucking guy, look at the guy over here, there's a guy, and you are in a space where other dudes are being like this, and it's mostly cis dudes, let's be real. If you're in a space where dudes are being shitty to anybody, but especially like consent type shit, catcalling shit like that, will you fucking speak up, please? Please? Don't sit there and just let it happen. I don't give a shit about your social awkwardness. You know what's more awkward? Having to be the person that's the target of these stupid fucking people, okay? Speak up. Stop it. You can't just not be sexist. You gotta be anti that. It's fucking trash. I'm done with it. It's so annoying. It's complicit. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Travis, thanks so much for the 19 months. And we're gonna do a couple things here. This video just started to go around. I don't know if you saw. I retweeted it, but so if you follow me, you probably saw this. This is just a really good example of this that I want to show. This is not quite as bad as that other video. The other video was worse because she was kind of trapped in a room with those guys, I think. And this one, you know, she had a cameraman. She was in public, and she handled this very well, and she has to deal with this constantly. But it's important because this isn't benign. Just because this is not as bad as the other one doesn't mean this isn't bad. This is just, I think it's pretty much less triggering for the audience, really, is what I want to say. Yeah, thanks 10 months, dude. So this is, I closed it. This is Brianna Hamblin. She does, I don't know, CBS 19 News somewhere. I don't even know where. It doesn't really matter where this is. So this is her tweet that went around. Warning, crude language. There's crude language. Being hit on and harassed as a woman, especially as a woman reporter out in the field, happens so often. You learn how to roll with it or ignore it. This time, it happened to be recorded only seconds before my hit. There are a lot of things wrong with this. I will also say, besides just like hitting on her, there's some race comments here that are going to be pretty fucking. They're gonna make you angry, most likely. They happen around the mid mark. So nothing we can't show, but it's definitely frustrating. And this is just a good example of how shitty it is.
Fuck your line off.
I'm not on yet.
Okay, thank you. We don't want to.
Yeah, we're not on.
Nice.
20 seconds.
Thank you.
It's this guy right here. It's this fucking guy. Now, obviously, this guy is not representative of every dude you've ever met in your life, right? It looks like he's probably a little drunk. I mean, his face is a little like that, and it looks like he's just walking through town. He's probably not a terribly well-off guy. But that said, the ethos of his thoughts are pretty ubiquitous. within chud dudes, okay? Not necessarily how he goes about it, just the thoughts themselves. Even if they're just internal, even if you never share this shit, some of y'all got some fucking issues to work out, okay? And we're going to talk about that.
Early in the morning. You beautiful as hell.
Thank you.
He said, "You're beautiful as hell," if you couldn't hear that, which is, you can tell she's just diffusing it. Thank you. And she's like, "Just please leave me the fuck alone." Now, is this is a thing that went around in 2016 when the catcalling stuff happened, and people like Sargon and all of those fucking losers were like, "Actually, we're just giving you a compliment. I can't give you a compliment anymore." No, motherfucker, it's not the time or place for that shit. Are we having a conversation, dude? Are we having a conversation? Are we dating right now? Are we on a date? Are we in a friendly space at all? No, I'm on the street doing my fucking job. You don't get to fucking catcall people. What the fuck? You weird ass? And it only gets weirder.
God damn.
Look,
I'm
uncomfortable.
gonna be on motherfucking camera. But why you over here on camera though?
Watch Spectrum News. You can find out. Go find a TV and watch Spectrum
Get
News.
the fuck out of here.
You can find out.
For what reason?
Watch the news and you can find out.
Come on. We're gonna watch it. Is this channel 8?
This is channel 9 and 1 usually. 1 and 9.
So I gotta get on.
See, that's why I can't be left alone with a black woman
What?
or a mulatto chick. Because I can't
All right.
stand these fucking white
We are
girls.
done here.
And please forgive us.
Have a great rest of your day.
You are sexy as fuck.
I don't know how you can take that. Sexy.
Oh my God.
That's one example. One of many examples. She goes on. I'm going to read her thread because she's going to say it better than I can. I'm just going to read her thread, and maybe I'll probably give my opinion on it. But like, I don't really need to add much more to her thread in general. So here's that. Let me see if let's make it bigger, maybe. See if we can. There we go. You might be able to read that a little bit easier. Brianna Hamlin writes, "If you don't want to be on camera, simply avoid it or ask nicely to not be on camera. Don't walk towards me or towards it and make a scene." Who said this was about you? Number 2. Oh, men these days just can't give compliments, like we mentioned. No, the first man's "you look nice" as he continued to walk away is fine. It's the second man who took this to another disgusting level that it didn't need to be. 3, the audacity of the things men say. Excuse me. I have like a thing. The audacity of things men say to me never ceases to amaze me. What makes you think women want to be talked to that way? In no way is this endearing. It's uncomfortable. It's gross. Being a black woman in this industry has its own headaches, but talking down to one group of women to praise another group is never okay. It just shows you have a disgusting fetish based on stereotypes, which is just as racist. I could go on, but I'll stop here posting this and getting off social media to enjoy the rest of my Friday. Oh, wait, one more thing. I was lucky to have Barstow Scott with me, which I assume is the cameraman. At my last job, I had to deal with this type of stuff alone. Like most women MMJs, it's not safe. It's scary, but the convo about the dangers of reporters working alone is for another day. So, yeah. The broader problem here is not just the misogyny or the just this the way that she was approached with the crude bullshit, really. The really crass, I can't be left alone with black women, and then he called her mulatto. Bro. Reckless, thanks for following. If you fetishize someone's like skin color, heritage, whatever. This happens a lot with Asian women as well. You're a fucking weirdo. It's fine if you're attracted to people. It's fine if you have a predilection towards attraction to certain people and the way they look. Everyone has types. That's totally fine.
Her ramble was just a gorilla.
The fetishization, rather, of someone's fucking skin. It's too much. It's fucking gross, dude. It's disgusting. Magic Lion, thanks for following. It's you gotta fucking stop. And I know that most people in this group right now are not the people I'm necessarily talking to. Not necessarily. But you're also not the people I'm talking to. Get a hold of yourself, dude. No fucking wonder if I talk to people, I come across as highly fuckable. Because I'm not a fucking psychopath. What is going on? Stop. Please stop. Like, people are fucking uncomfortable around you. It gets worse. The whole Activision Blizzard thing has happened recently as well. So I'm going to read a little bit of the thing. I will tell you, content warning for pretty much all of the misogyny and sexism that you can muster. All of it. It's super high. This is part of the same thing, though, so we're not going to do like a separate video breakdown for it. This is just part of it. So, if you haven't heard, Activision Blizzard is being sued over harassment and what is being called frat boy culture. Video game giant Activision Blizzard, maker of games including World of Warcraft and Diablo, fosters a frat boy culture in which female employees are subjected to constant sexual harassment, unequal pay, and retaliation, according to a lawsuit filed by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing. Yeah, this is bad shit. Yeah, I just gave a content warning 1 second ago. A 2-year investigation by the state agency found that the company discriminated against female employees in terms and conditions of employment, including compensation, assignment, promotion, and termination. Company leadership consistently failed to take steps to prevent discrimination, harassment, retaliation, agency said. This is like a prelude to this. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty details, I think, in a second here. Yep. If you haven't seen this, it is icky. It is icky. Erasmalel, thanks for the 100 biddies. Active Blizz's PR response is pretty terrible, too. I'm sure it is. According to the complaint filed Tuesday in the Los Angeles Superior Court, female employees make up around 20% of the Activision workforce and are subjected to a pervasive frat boy workplace culture. Quill of Numenor, thanks for the 11 months. Which includes an activity called a cube crawl, which is when male employees drink, this is quote, drink copious amounts of alcohol as they crawl their way through various cubicles in the office and often engage in inappropriate behavior towards female employees. The agency alleges male employees play video games during the workday while delegating responsibilities to female employees, engage in sexual banter, and joke openly about the R word, among other things. Female employees allege being held back from promotions because of the possibility they might become pregnant, being criticized for leaving to pick up their children from daycare, and being kicked out of lactation rooms so male colleagues could use the rooms for meetings, the complaint says. Basically, don't buy any of their shit. Female employees working for the World of Warcraft team noted that male employees and supervisors would hit on them, make derogatory comments about the R word, and otherwise engage in demeaning behavior, the agency alleges. The suit also points to female Activision employees who took the suit also points to a female Activision employee who took her own life while on a company trip with her male supervisor. The employee had been subjected to intense sexual harassment prior to her death, including having nude photos passed around at a company holiday party, the complaint says. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And this isn't just this place. This happens in lots of fucking places. This happens in lots of places. All over the tech community, gaming, IT, all of these. This fucking kind of culture is here. You hear stories about this all the time. In fact, that TikTok we mentioned at the beginning of this came from an IT class. Same shit, dude. The agency seeks an injunction forcing compliance with workforce protections as well as unpaid wages, pay adjustments, back pay, and lost wages and benefits for female employees. We value diversity. Jesus, this is their response, says Activision Blizzard. We value diversity and strive to foster a workplace that offers inclusivity for everyone. There is no place in our company or industry or any industry for sexual misconduct or harassment of any kind, a spokesperson said. We take every allegation seriously and investigate all claims. In cases related to misconduct, action was taken to address the issue. Yeah, doubtful. The DFEH includes distorted and, in many cases, false descriptions of Blizzard's past. We have been extremely cooperative with This is just bullshit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Anyway, they don't deserve your patronage. They don't deserve anything. Get rid of them. You don't need to play Blizzard games. There's other places out there. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is not an isolated incident. This happens outside of industries. This happens, in non-professional settings all the time. This will happen at the fucking supermarket. Ask women about their experiences. Actually ask women about their experiences. Go ahead. Be like, hey, you know what's going to be horrifying? You know what question you don't want to ask people that you love? Women in your life that you love. Your mom, your sister, your significant other, a friend. You know what you don't want? The answer to the question, have you ever, or do you think you've ever been sexually assaulted? That question. You don't want it. You don't want the answer to it. If you ask that question, you will get horror stories. 100%. I don't think I know many, if any, women that haven't had violation of consent in some way, that haven't experienced this kind of sexual harassment in some way. Right? And most of them are degrees to which would make me incredibly angry. Not just catcalling. Like, catcalling I can deal with at an emotional level, right? And I think most people can. We'd be like, that's fucking shitty behavior, but it doesn't make you rage. Usually. Depends on the nature of it, really. But, just normal, like the shit we just saw. Doesn't make me enraged. It makes me disappointed. She handled herself well. She was safer. It didn't escalate past his shitty behavior. And you go, okay, well, I'm really fucking mad. I'm really fucking disappointed, rather. But I'm not, like, ready to punch. But I'm telling you, if you ask, you're going to get answers that you don't want to hear because you love these people. There's got to be effort by men in all spaces to just fucking do better, dude. Do fucking better. Shinobi, thanks for the prime, dude. It's not okay. It's not okay. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's not my story. Just I don't know. I don't want to share anybody's story that they told me, but I just yeah. People who have had their consent just taken off the table in other situations. Okay? It's not reasonable. It's not good. It is the reason that you hear people say that men are threats. Because we are. Well, 100% we are. The Ender. Yeah, I'm not going to read that on stream, but that's fucking terrifying, The Ender. Just in case. Yeah. I know there's lots of people sharing experiences. I'm not going to read them all. I don't want to, this is for chat, not necessarily for me to read. See, I said that at the beginning, that that this fucking guy, there would be a guy like coming in here being like, aren't you a man? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Look, Oxy, I hope you're not lying about that. I hope you're not lying about that. And you're banned. You're definitely banned. That's 100% bannable. I hope you wouldn't lie about your own sexual assault. Just to try to mitigate the amount of harm that is done to women at the hands of men. I mean, that said, anyone who's sexually assaulted by anyone, obviously, doesn't deserve that. That's not okay in any and that happens, absolutely. Most often, it seems to be teachers and students or some other power dynamic like that. Babysitters. That'll happen, and that's not okay. I think it was Charlemagne who had was it Charlemagne or Joe Budden? It might have been Joe Budden. Who was doing I think it was Joe Budden. Doing a podcast with a friend of his, and a friend of his, another dude, was like, "Yeah, no, I had sex when I was like 14 with my babysitter or something." And he's like, "Bro, that's," she was like in her 20s or 30s. "Bro, that's rape. You can't, like, are you okay?" And he was like really sincere about it, and it's not okay when it happens to anybody. But to deny the idea that, like, just because it makes you uncomfortable, just because it makes you uncomfortable to understand that men are the largest perpetrators of this, it doesn't mitigate any scenario where anyone's consent was violated at the hands of any gender or any sex or any person at all. Obviously, saying men are trash is true. Men are trash bags. I have to deal with them all the time. I am one. I'm in these spaces a lot. I've had to deal with other men being shitty my whole life. Yeah. So you gotta be good. MVG, you're very insecure about this. You can be a trash bag. So are women then. You fucking loser. You fucking loser. How about you just take the fucking criticism instead of deflecting like a man? You think you're a fucking... So are women then. I've dealt with shitty females. Everyone's dealt with shitty everybody, dude. Deal with the fucking actual criticism. You absolute fucking loser. You're such a fucking insecure baby bitch. Are you fucking serious? Why don't you just take the fucking point of the whole thing? Stop being shitty to other people. Stop. Men are the largest perpetrators of this shit. Statistically, by a million miles, it's not even close. Take the fucking criticism. Don't deflect it. Don't go, well, women are shitty too. You fucking lazy bitch. Are you actually kidding me right now? You insecure little punk. Someone is telling you, women all over the place tell you, please stop treating me this way. Please do not treat me this way. I'm not a sex object. I'm not a person that needs to be denigrated for my gender. I'm not someone, if in this case, in the case of this video, they're a black person. Don't fetishize me for my fucking race. Take that fucking criticism and just apply it to yourself. And then apply it to the spaces around you instead of deflecting. You're such a fucking loser, dude. Absolutely fucking disgraceful. If you're a guy like this, get the fuck out right now. I don't care if you give me thousands of dollars every year through patronage. Get the fuck out of my community. I don't want you. Leave. You're fucking done. If you came in here because it said men are trash bags and you're like, I'm fucking offended and I want to go in chat and be like, no, you're a man. Take the fucking criticism like a man then. I thought you were a man. Take it like a man. Try that on for size, you fucking loser. Jesus fucking Christ. No wonder your balls are full. No one's gonna fuck your ass. You absolute fucking dog shit person. Jesus Christ. Fucking Twitch banning the I word. It's the most fucking apt noun to call you fucking losers. Stop. I cannot fucking believe that you would come in here insecure about being called a trash bag in a title about a fucking Twitch commentary on sexism. I actually can't believe that you would be that insecure. Take the fucking criticism. You need it. Fucking idiot. Ban all of them. Ban them all. Any single one of them that are bitching, just ban them. Don't care. No space for that. Figure out how to be a better man by yourself. I'm not dealing with it. Neither is my chat. We're not going to put up with that shit. None of them. Fuck out of here. Let's take a cleanse break.